Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Here we are. We are live at Jade's house. So, this is Jade. I'm Jade. I'm the Violet Sage. And I'm a psychic medium, Reiki master teacher, author, creator, so many things. I do many different modalities of healing. So, it is all good. My mom is still here visiting from Florida. Really excited. Uh, She unfortunately leaves this coming Saturday. Um, and we actually have a Reiki level 2 class scheduled for Sunday after the podcast. So if anyone is interested in taking Reiki level 2 and you already have Reiki level 1, please let me know. All right. So today, in the background, I had lost the the one that says July on it. So it is July 20th. Yesterday was Auntie's birthday. So happy birthday, Auntie. Happy birthday to the other Cancers. And as we're moving towards the end of the month, I'm going to be saying happy birthday to the Leos as well. And today we have some Valorite here. And it's aqua aura coated. This is really a pretty cool piece. This does many things, and I'm not quite sure what. So um, I'd have to look that one up. And then we have our beautiful citrine. We have the citrine ball. The light always shines so bright on this. And we don't even have the light from the camera on. It's all just light from the window. Citrine is a great healer, good for prosperity as well, and an excellent piece for, like I said, healing. And we have the elephant, which represents friendships. So always any I'm going to say deity or object or feng shui item, especially, you want to have it facing in the door so it's bringing in what it stands for. And then, of course, if we get to it here today, we have our little angel cards. So we can pick an angel card for people today. All right, but I did forget one thing. Nope, I didn't. It's right here. So I don't have to go anywhere. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get started on the weekly message for everyone. And we do have information that's scrolling through below for those who do not know. So if you'd like to make a donation to receive a reading on here, it has to be at least $5 or more. And depending on how much you donate is how many cards and how much information you get. So now we can get started. I think I have to turn this guy a little bit more so you can see him. All right, today we are still starting with our Mystic Forest deck. Good morning, Dreamweaver. Good morning, Kelly. Good morning, anybody else that's watching out there. Good morning. All right, Spirit, what's best going to help everyone in their path in life, especially for this week of July 20th, 2025? Help me pick the proper card. It's going to best help everyone. Hello, Colleen. Good morning. All right. That's a good one. Is pursue happiness. So, happiness doesn't always find you, but you actually have to put it out there so you can pursue it. Never apologize for what brings you joy. Only you understand where you truly belong and where you can find your safe space. Follow your bliss. So only you know what it is that truly makes you happy. And of course, if it's not at the extreme, horrifying cost to other people, then it's a good thing. And a lot of times we live for other people, especially if we have children or significant others, or we feel obligated or obligated even to a cause. But if you are not happy, you're really not putting the positive energy into the world. You're not doing anyone any good, especially not yourself. So it's really good to pursue your happiness. Do whatever it is that you need to do to see to it that your dreams happen. They matter. If you become your highest good and best self, you then help others, because usually whatever people decide to do benefits everyone in some way or another. You could be a creator. Maybe your artwork just really brings such great meaning or joy to other people. Even cooking, math abilities. I mean, you could be an H&R Block person or something, and that greatly does help other people. A nurse, being very creative with your talents. Maybe you know other things that work that haven't worked before for other people in the past, no matter what the medical field says. I mean, you have your own unique being and your own unique talent and twist on things. So make sure you use that, put that into play, because people need to experience who you are, what you do, the knowledge you have. It really helps other people. So pursue happiness. All right. Next card is the Soul card. Good morning, Angela. All right, Spirit, what's best going to help everyone in their path in life, especially for this week of July 20th, 2025? If you're just tuning in from another time and any of my podcasts, you feel drawn to watch another one, that's when the message is right for you. It does not have to be for that time frame. So just to let you know, I mean, messages come in most profound ways sometimes. All right, Spirit, what's best going to help everyone in the path of life? What does the soul really need to know right now? All right, I feel like two of these need to come out. All right, it's another one. That one. Okay. We're having some really beautiful weather here this morning. Very excited about that. Oh, we got a whole nother hot month to go. All right. How can I surrender even more in this moment? Don't forget, these are cards that are really good for screenshots. So if you want to take a screenshot of this, I highly recommend it, because there's a lot to remember, especially if you haven't seen these before. All right. It is essential to have a clear, strong intentions of what we desire, but it's equally as important for us to detach from the outcome. This is pursue happiness, right? Can't make this stuff up. All right, it is time to surrender. Let the universe have some breathing room to work. Let go of the wheel and trust so deeply that your trust turns into gratitude for what you cannot see yet, but you know is coming. That's some really good stuff. Today's soul action: know this so deeply that your soul vibrates. You are not alone. Your life has purpose, and then the more you surrender, the more God can produce miracles in your life. Today's mantra: I surrender. I accept all that I cannot change. I release the outcome, and I joyfully trust the process. That is some very powerful stuff. So I definitely would screenshot this one. This is so good for everybody. We're all in a real state of flux. And the little thing that I watched this morning that, I already knew, and sometimes we all know, it's good to have a reminder, but, the adversary thrives on your depression, your lost feeling, your guilt feelings, any negative emotion. That's how they suck you in, and that's how they steal your energy, and that's how they control the world. So what are you going to give them? Don't give them shit. Give yourself happiness. Focus on what you can control. Going out to treat yourself to an ice cream. Going for a walk on a beautiful day. Going for a swim. What makes you happy? Going to the beach? Going to the desert? I mean, what? What makes you happy? Spending time with your pet? I mean, do whatever you need to do to create the happiness, to keep yourself anchored into the light. Very, very, very important right now. All right, the next Karma Soul card here is: what expectations do I have that are impossible to meet? This is how we end up getting ourselves into depression. We build the line so high that we can't possibly get above it. But you know what? It's all right if your person say, all right, I'm going to do everything I can to reach that. Even though I may not meet that today, it's putting my energy in the right direction. So that's okay. All right. So let's see what they say. Again, these are good clips. Morning, Angela. The expectations we have are mostly delusional and impossible to meet. We then experience disappointment with ourselves or with a relationship when they are not met. It's time to dissolve your expectations and replace them with gratitude. Today's soul action: be grateful. You are being summoned to more peace. Peace is home for your soul and is accompanied by trust. It comes when you surrender and focus only on what you can control. If you expect nothing and are grateful for everything, you will experience extreme fulfillment. As this is, well, everything always brings me back to Reiki half the time. So it's, sorry, it's up too high. So you're with Reiki. Is there anything you can do about this situation that you're focused on? If so, then do it. If not, then let it go from the screen of your mind, and that is the beginning of peace. So, nothing you do while you're going to dwell on it, you're only going to make it worse, because the more you dwell on something negative, what are you creating more of? You're creating more negative. And we do not need any more negative in our lives. We got enough hurdles to jump. Am I correct? All right. So the next card is the Sufi deck. Quick little Sufi. Morning, Auntie. All right, Spirit, what's best going to help everyone in their path in life this morning for this week of July 20th, 2025? Unless you're tuning in at a later time, what's going to be good for you? Ooh, that jumped out of the deck. Can't wait to see what that one is. All right. Slow down to relax. Mom. I don't know if she's hearing me. Slow down. It's the only way you get to relax. Slow down to relax. Break to enjoy the beauty around you. You know, you have to enjoy the simple things in life, because it's really the simple things that are meant to give us pleasure. You know, nature gives me pleasure. Sitting down, watching the birds, watching the sky, the birds flying around. It's beautiful. Watching your pets playing, the rabbits. I mean, we have people next door that feed the birds and stuff, and all the rabbits and the chipmunks and everything love to gather in his yard. And I could just sit out there, watch out the kitchen window half the day, watching the animals play over there. It's very calming, relaxing, and happy to see something so natural, so innocent, actually being able to enjoy life a little. So you may have to slow down. If you're wondering why you're not getting to enjoy life, I know there's a million things that need to be done. Guess what? They're still going to be there. I mean, sure, maybe you don't have a whole lot of time to relax, but you have to take some time. If you don't, all work and no play makes all of us dull and burnt out and not achieving a whole hell of a lot, right? All right. So at this time, we ask if you please like, share, subscribe if you haven't, hit the notification bell so you don't miss our other shows. I know while Mom is here, I'm probably not doing any extra shows, no full moon things or anything. And I will try to get to them more afterwards. And today I'm going to use the small box for stones, but I'm also going to be pulling a trinket. Now, please don't forget those positive comments in the comment section. All right, Spirit, help me pick the proper trinket that best help everyone in their path in life. What's best going to help everyone, especially for this week of July 20th, 2025. Ooh. All right, we have the key to shit. This is what we call it. So this is the key to letting things go. You have to let go of the crap in your head and in your life. And this is the only way things finally start looking up. If you're holding on to too much dense energy, things that have happened in your past, all the pain and pressure from work, maybe it's time that you really have to seriously look for that new job. Something that's going to give you pleasure in life, because life is far too short. Unfortunately, we have to work our way through this lifetime. But you can do something about it to make it more pleasurable. If you're really putting your energy out there, you're uplifting your energy when you're manifesting it, you can manifest the perfect job for yourself. It doesn't always just land in your lap. There are those magical few who have things landing in their lap, and it's probably because they already put the manifestation out there. And they already put the work out there. So is a relationship that's really holding you back, really stifling you in your energy. You don't know who you are anymore. Are you a chronic negative thinker or down thinker? You have to learn another way and get rid of those thoughts because they're holding you back from being your highest good and potential self. Um, Wherever you live, is it just sucking you dry? Then it is time to put it out there and start moving towards something else that is not so money and soul sucking. Life, if it sucks the life out of you, there's like no happiness left. You're going to just have a life of illness and sickness. Do you want that? Work on getting rid of the shit in the mind, in the physical, wherever it is. Get rid of it. All right. So, and what do you have to lose, right? Just pick yourself up and try again. The universe really wants to support you. You just have to have a little bit of faith and just put one foot in front of the other. Sometimes it doesn't require you having a lot of faith. Just being the doer can get it done. And then you have reason to have faith. So, all right, I'm going to pick stones in the small box today. All right, Spirit. What is the best stone that's going to help everyone in their path in life from achieving what they wish to achieve this week of July 20th? Ooh. We have, this kind of looks like fluorite, but also not, yeah, it's fluorite. Okay, so I'm going to see, you can see the little veins in there. There we go. There's many different colors to this fluorite. Because of the color, although it looks gray, those streaks, I am seeing some pink and light blues and grays in there. So fluorite is a perfect stone for transformation. It helps to bring the happiness, welcome the transformation that's to be, to come into your life, helping you not to feel so down and worried about things, but it brings the potential and you welcoming that potential and that those possibilities into your life. So fluorite's a really awesome stone. There's many different colors, and they all sometimes have slightly additional information and attributes. So I would look those up too. Let's see what Google has to say about fluorite. What are the metaphysical properties of fluorite? Fluorite is a highly regarded crystal with a range of metaphysical properties, primarily known for its ability to bring order, clarity, and stability to both the mind and environment. It is believed to absorb and neutralize negative energy, promote mental clarity, enhance focus, and encourage emotional balance. And then it does go on to like different colors. Let me see if it will do the see more. My phone is just at the standstill today. Feeling sluggish, overwhelmed, and confused. The Fluorite Crystal Comprehensive Guide can help detox your mind. Yeah, I don't know, my phone's on like overload or something today. Yeah, new phone, I'm still overloading it, right? All right. I'm just gonna have to close this down. Maybe I got too many things open. Let's see. What are the metaphysical properties of fluorite? There we go. Promotes courage, enhances focus, emotional balance. Different colors of fluorite can be associated with specific chakras and healing properties. Fluorite is considered a powerful protective stone, shielding against negative energies and electromagnetic pollution. Mental clarity and focus. It enhances mental clarity, focus, concentration, making it useful for studying, decision making. That's important, and creative pursuits. Pursue happiness. Again, we always get to say it every time. You can't make this shit up. Emotional balance. Fluorite is believed to help release emotional blockages, reduce stress and anxiety, and promote a sense of inner peace and harmony. Chakra balancing. It is associated with the third eye crown chakras, promoting spiritual awareness, intuition, and connection to the higher realms. Energy cleansing. It can be used to cleanse and clear negative energies from the aura and chakras. Healing. It is believed to support physical healing by boosting the immune system and aiding in detoxification. The color specifics. Ooh, let's see if we can run through these pretty quick. Purple is with the third eye and crown chakras, enhancing spiritual awareness, intuition, and focus. The blue fluorite promotes clear communication, self-expression, and calmness of mind, particularly useful for meditation. And green fluorite works with the heart chakra, fostering emotional healing, love, and compassion, and also the newness of life. They already told me that, but that's like for those transformations. Yellow stimulates creativity, intellect, and personal power, particularly helpful for group work and problem solving. Rainbow fluorite combines the properties of different colors, promoting emotional balance, mental clarity, and spiritual growth. So, yes, there's a whole lot. I mean, if you want and you want to screenshot this, I don't know how clear that will come out. Maybe not so much. You just got to look it up. Okay. So there you have that. So good morning, Auntie. Good morning, Bev. I think I already said good morning, Auntie. Good morning, Bev. All right. So that is that. Okay. And you can go ahead now, and if you want to take a chance at getting a free little mini reading, you can go ahead and pick a number from 1 through 20. If you have a specific focus or question, please put that with the number when you're posting it down here. Okay, go. I looked at my dice. Still like to find that darn pink dice. Oh, I found it. I might have to use another pink dice someday and just lower the number. I have other ones. Alrighty. Are we ready? You want to guess a number, Mom? Mom? She's probably in the basement doing things she shouldn't be doing. Okay. Lucky. I didn't talk to you. No. That does not mean somebody's outside. All right, here we go. We're getting ready to roll that dice. Okay, Spirit. Who needs that reading now? Is that number 5? Number 5. That would be Angela. Mom's is 7. Okay. Oh, she's up there with you. Okay. Not getting in trouble. That's good. So, Angela, that's number 5. Number 5. Okay. General. Okay. For Angela Spirit. What does Angela need to know right now? Angela Steiner. Especially for this week of July 20th, 2025. What's best going to help Angela in her path in life? Mystic Forest says, a deeper world. How interesting. Don't push or force your way through life. Finding balance, even in dark times, will open your heart to the depth of the compassion in everyday moments. So even when you're really stressed, you don't know which way to go, just try to focus on like doing some meditation, doing some soul journey. Like, what does I need today? All right, it's a little stressful today, so What can I do today to help me feel better and in a more calm, release state? That means I need some me time. I need some feed me time. Feed me, Seymour, feed me now. All right, so don't push or force your way through life. Finding balance, even in dark times, will open your heart to the depth of compassion in everyday moments. So just keep the heart open. You may have to close it off to certain people so they don't use you any further, that kind of thing. But towards you, try not to be angry or any hatred, cold and calculated. But you can say, you know what? It's good for me just to block my heart from you right now. And I refuse to talk to you. Sorry, I'm turning off my phone. you know, Whatever it takes to keep you centered. Excuse me. All right, next card. I think that should be the soul card. Soul card, spirit. Soul for Angela. Donation made. Oh, thank you, Angela. Do you want us to focus further on something else? And I will pick two soul cards for you then. It seems like they really want to come out right now. All right. Am I clear on what my soul really wants? Okay. Now, this is when, sometimes you think you're putting it out there, but maybe if you got a lot of coals in the fire or you're indecisive on things, maybe you need to like reword it, revisit that, and do it again. So take out the shoulds and the limitations. Get out of your head and pay attention to your heart's desire. They're talking about a heart a lot here. If you knew it was impossible to fail, what would you do? Wherever would you go? Go with all your heart. Today's soul action. Ask yourself, what is it that your soul really wants? What does your heart crave? Then take one step in that direction. So the heart is really calling out to you. And I think you need to, they're just definitely some self-care, self-love, doing things like that. And when you take care of you and you know what you're not willing to put up with anymore and stuff, you actually have things set in motion, set in order. You will be tested. Have no doubt you will be tested. But are you going to pass that test? You're going to no, sure, I'd love to have love, but not at that price. It's going to be right this time because I am tired of picking up the pieces for everybody else and picking up the pieces of my own heart because they're not exactly in alignment with what my soul really needs and desires. What's good, positive for you. That's important. All right, the next card is, am I focused on what I want most? There's a lot of focusing being requested here. Focusing and heart openings and love. I will have to relocate. Oh, will I have to relocate for a job? I'm afraid I will have to sell my home and go back to renting if I have to do that. I have a pit bull terrier mix, which will make moving difficult. Oh, yeah, it certainly will. No doubt. Um, all right. You're putting some fear into that. The universe was telling you things are going to be okay, but I know you might have to wait a little bit. But it's good to lean into your options. So let's see what this card has to say. One reason for so few of us achieve what we truly want is that we never direct our focus. We never concentrate our power. Most people dabble their way through life, never deciding to master anything in particular. Today's soul actions. What you focus on grows. Today, ask yourself, is my life a reflection of my values, or do I need to make adjustments? Prioritize. All right, so we need to get you focused on positive outcomes like the job or whatever you need, or a true significant other. Although it's a lot of times when we're really manifesting for ourselves and in the process of finding ourselves, doing that soul work and that shadow work and stuff like that, things don't always come to our rescue, and we probably shouldn't be thinking about incorporating someone else into our lives at those times, because you're in a state of flux, and so will that person be. And that's, you don't need a double monkey wrench. That's for sure. All right. I'm going to pull one more card here. And Spirit, please keep in mind, well, she has to relocate for a job. She has to sell her home to find work, to find a way to master this financial situation. All right, we got love up the wazoo here. This is very interesting. Union of love. Embrace the beloved within your heart. Okay, and we focus on love and just saying, you know what, I love my dog. Everything is going to happen in the best interest so that I may retain this home and my dog, because I love my place and my space and my dog. So Mota B, let it happen so everything flows into perfect synchronicity. Say prayers like this, and then you're focusing on the positive, the love and the happiness, and being able to keep what you love in your life right now. So this seems to be a big key. I'm going to pull some of these here. These are the side deck. All right, Spirit. For Angela. Yeah, Spirit. Is she going to be able to keep her home, or is she going to have to move? What's going on? I know I got to ask one question, especially with these cards. Is she going to have to move? I'm getting no. Something going to move in her favor real soon, so she can keep her home and her dog. This is the question, especially with these cards. Oof. Wow. I was not expecting that one to come out. Almost don't want to show you this one. All right, I got the destruction card. So something feels like it needs to give so that you can have and build what you want. There's a big change. So you are alone in your home right now. Am I correct? Spirit. What's going on with your home? Okay. So we got the fortune card after that. Wow. Talk about topsy-turvy. I do feel, wow, I wonder if it's the job that you do have, that might not be changing. So maybe that you can go full-time somewhere else. So there may be things happening beneath the surface, but whatever is happening may bring you to a lot more income. So maybe that you can have more of what you want. So I'm going to see if I can just... One more card here, Spirit. One more card on this situation. Will she have to move? All right, that's not helping me. You're too concerned about what other people see when they look at you. You are able to depend on your skills here. So I guess you're being concerned on how people view you, which can be a good or bad thing. And the skills means you are going to have more money because of what you can do. I feel things have already been in the works since like June and July. Whatever you've been really working on or working towards since June and here in July, I think you're going to get an answer. And August stands out pretty big, that I believe that you'll probably start this new position come August. That's going to bring you, they're saying, deeper values, more money, and your heart in this world. So it's probably helping or healing people in some form. Because wherever your heart is, that's the kind of job I think that you're supposed to achieve and you're supposed to get, you're supposed to apply for. Okay, Spirit, is this anything that she's already gone for? They're saying that you're going to have another position opening up to you in the next month. And it feels like it's everything that you really care about. So I think it's going to be ideal. It's possible it could be with a company that you've already applied and the position was not open yet at that time. It was already filled, but I think something else is coming to be. think you're going to be getting a phone call about it. So I think it is something, a place that you've already applied for. And they're giving, I think it's like by August 5th that you're going to get the call, or you might even be employed by that time. There's something about it feels like around the 5th. What is the 5th? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'd be a Tuesday. Interesting. All right, Spirit. Anything else here for Angela? You're really just supposed to be deep in meditation on this right now, saying, please, Lord, open that door to that perfect job for me, one that I'm really going to love, and they're going to love me, and it's going to bring in all that prosperity that I desire, and then some, and then some. So it's going to bring you even more than what you need, but more than you even desired. So really word it that way. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Envision it. I think this is going to be an extremely important week for you to do some meditating on this. This is really going to help you, and that is what you should do. You know, I'm not sure, but I think you got one of those books. If you bought one of my books, look in there for recipes, because you may find some like simmer pot recipes or something that there. I think there was something in there about love, and the book is focused on protection, but there was some little added things. Anything to do with roses, keep some roses on your table. They got to be live. Some fresh flowers, bring freshness and newness into your life. Definitely carry around that a nice fluorite stone, maybe a green one, so it's healing and prosperous for you. But if you have a rainbow one, that's even better. Success, they said my yellow might even be good. So work on that, and I believe that you're going to be hearing about it really soon. Don't give up. Don't give up. And I just hang in there. Hopefully you had enough put to the side where you're going to be okay for at least another month, and give it time for all that money and start rolling in, and you're going to be good. I hope that was of help. And I will go ahead and pull you a angel card for Angela Steiner Spirit. What does she need to know right now? What's going to help her in her path in life? Peace. So you're going to have reason to have peace of mind in this situation. So hang in there. It will be good. And that's what you got to focus on too. It will be good. All right. All right, my dear. Hope that's helped. Anybody else would like a reading, please let me know. So let's see. I didn't read all the stuff you were writing. Definitely not looking for a relationship, but I do love my dogs. So there's that, perhaps. Job opened up in Madison. It's an hour and 15 minutes from my home. I want this job, but I don't want to have to move. Love my space and my dogs. Boy, you can't make this shit up. Thank you so much. This is good. Well, yeah. An hour really sucks to drive, especially when winter time comes, that's for sure. It's amazing how many people might work in that location in your area, and maybe you could also they have those where you could do ride shares. They got those parking spots everywhere that you can park and ride kind of things. Maybe even look into that. You really love that job. And eventually you may just find a new space, not in Madison, but maybe outside of Madison that's a whole lot closer, that you'll absolutely love and you won't mind moving. Because maybe your old space may have some bad memories anyway, and you may get a lot more for your house than you think. And if you move to the suburbs enough, or wherever you want to call it, outside of the city, you might find yourself a really good deal. Then like, oh my God, this is such a beautiful place. But, just remain open to everything. But it does feel like your answers are going to come within the next week or two. So let me know how it goes. Love it. Okay. So anybody else? Too late destroyed. I can send a Zelle. Yes, you can. You can do Zelle. And we can get to you next, and let me know what your question is, Jade. Just got finished with Angela, so actually perfect timing. Let's see. And if we have time after that, which looks like we should have, we could always do some extra little cards, just a one-word message for people. Let me get this out of here. Keep seeing my little cat out of the corner of my eye. Anything I need to know. Okay, let me get rid of this. Yes, absolutely right, but I hate moving. I will stay positive. Yes, I don't blame you. I would definitely hate moving myself. I'm so crafty and creative. I got way too much stuff. I think I'd have just consider myself dying here where I live because I don't know. All right, I'll put this up here and give me a moment. La, 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 la. Clear my energy. Get rid of this dice here. Come on, open. All right, we got it. Okay. All right, so let's see what we have for Jen. Yes, but oh, I want that one up there. Sorry. I think I keep seeing my old cat out of the corner of my eye. Anything I need to know? I'm going to focus on this one for a minute. Actually, with your cat showing up, I guess it's because your energy is higher and it's clearer and you're able to see your cat more. It's not that your cat really ever left you, it's easier for you to see him now. So that's actually a really good sign that your energy is getting better. And I think it's because you cleared up some old crap that was really shrouding your energy for a while. Yeah, let's see what we got here. All right, Spirit. It's Mystic Forest here for Jade. They're giving me the words, there's a new door opening for you in October and the month of May. The month of May is about whatever it is that you have to bring to the table. I'm not quite sure what they mean about that. So it could be like another job or another position or something like that. So one aspect, one change up happens in October. Oh, interesting. They want me to say November. Maybe it shows itself to you in October. Maybe it follows through in November. But May, shuffling things around to make things work better for you. Transformation or transportation or something like that. Let's see what's that word. You get to harness new energy, they're telling me. You can make the earthquake, they're saying. You may actually have some new love entering your life at that time too. It feels like there's a lot of good positive energy that's finally able to flow through to you. And your cat's sign is they're letting you know that your energy is shifting and you're like being good to go. So you can start manifesting now. Doors will be opening up to you. So, watch where your thoughts go, hone them, focus them. You're going to be pleasantly surprised what's going on. All right, so 2 cards came out of this Mystic Forest deck for you. One is the key. And I had to put this far away because I'm going to see if I can just put your name up there in a minute so you can see this better. All you do with ease and enthusiasm is the path to your goal. Actions are secondary. Make the energy within your primary focus. Do not underestimate the little joys. Wow. Can't make that shit up. I love saying that. All right, let's see. Where do we have just where you are up here? Where'd you go? Where's yes? Is that one shorter? Yeah, that's shorter. That's shorter too. Okay, we'll put that up there. This way you know this is your reading. All right, so with the key, you have the key to your happiness right now. Focus on those positive things, even if it is the little joys. Anything that raises your vibration is really, really important. It's going to help you in so many different ways. So all you do with ease and enthusiasm is the path to your goal. Actions are secondary. Make the energy your primary focus. Do not underestimate the little joys. Love it, love it, love it. All right, the next one is let it be. Let it be, let it be. If you need to solve a problem, ask yourself, what is the simplest way to proceed? When you call forth the simplest path, it appears, and vice versa. So don't assume just because things have been really hard in the past that it's going to be hard again now. To say, okay, what's the easiest way to take care of this? Because I have no intention on diving into this full throttle. It's unnecessary energy and it's just wasteful. What is the easiest way? So ask for that. So there may be little things that come up, little repercussions of things that you finally won on. And I think maybe just, a simple phone call or text or just hand it off to someone else to take care of. That might be the easiest path. Say, you know what? I got a piece of paper here. I'm not letting you throw me anymore. Read the fine print. It's all I got to say. You're just, you're a waste of my energy and my words. And then just leave it be. It just feels like you might be coming up against something like that. All right. Now we're going to do the soul cards. All right, Spirit, what does soul need to tell Jen here today? Oh, that was quick. Where can I create more space? And that could be like the space in your mind, the space in your heart. Just space. Instead of filling yourself up with busy work and things to do, create more sacred space in your schedule, in your home, in your mind, your lungs, and in your heart. Take time to just be. Great advice. Do a clutter detox of your schedule, home, and innermost self. Make space. Clarity will come. If you make space, you know what? Today we're just going to go hang out at the park. I'm going to take this dog for a long walk, and me and my daughter are just going to have a great day, or however it is that you want to do this. Make a picnic day, or you know what? We're just going to go to the movies tonight. I'm just going to, maybe I'll take care of my bills this afternoon when I get home or whatever. And right after dinner, we're going to go to the movies. It just feels like doing those more joyful things are really going to uplift your energy in undreamed of ways and help you to manifest more too. So that's kind of cool. I love that. All right. And a Sufi card. All right. Sufi is what's going to help Jen in her path in life. Fine wine. Did you say you were going to come down here sometime? I had to spend some time if you ever get a chance to do that. All right. Longing is the portal to wholeness. I'm sorry. Longing is the portal to wholeness. Define wine. And this wine is just like not whining, right? Longing is the portal hole. So it's just like, okay, this is what I desire. This is what's parked in my heart right now, and so shall it be. This is going to come to me. Hey, if you could figure out a nice rhyme too, I swear it makes it more powerful. I don't know why, but rhymes come to me so easily, and I think it's. I've written like 2 books of poetry. It's interesting, and but it was with the help of one of my guides though. So the fine wine. So I really think placing a good focus is going to be the heart of the matter. And when you say things with such expression and feeling, when you're manifesting them, it may really help to bring it into being a lot sooner and quicker. All right, I'm going to pull one side card here for you. Wait, no, yet. All right, Spirit for Jen. Love wine. Yes, do it some wine. If you're feeling stressed out, you want to unwind, treat yourself. Go out on like your deck or something. Make a little picnic, a little barbecue, play some really cool, maybe some spiritual music or something, and really get into the groove. All right, so your skills. You have a lot of skills. And to me, I believe you have a lot more than what your job calls for. Um, so I feel that you should feel that you really have no reason to worry and that you have more spiritual skills than you're giving yourself credit for. And I think it's time to utilize that. Give yourself some self love, self care, self healing. Use that Reiki. Um, you're in on your animals, your daughter, if need be. You could do a little day of healing. Like, I'm going to give everybody a shot of Reiki. We're just going to sit outside tonight. I'm going to put some cool little fairy lights on my porch and set the mood with some music. We're going to eat some fun, healthy foods. I don't know. I get into like making some really cool salads and stuff. I'm like, wow, that was really good. It was tasty. I feel good inside and out. It's interesting all the things that you can do. So, but the skills, even with work, even if things change, there's like no reason to worry. I feel there's just no reason, but you can manifest what you want out of that. So I hope that has been of some help for you. Yay! All right, I leave that with you. All right, anyone else wanted a reading here? Wanted to make a donation? Let me know. If not, and you want just me to pull a quick little angel card, which I'll pull one of those for you too, Jen. This is ones for Jen. Jen Spirit. What does Jen need to know? Patience. So be patient with yourself. Be patient with exploring your world. That's the words they're giving me. Also, be patient with your manifestings coming into being. Sometimes there's certain things that have to happen yet on the other person's end, or just other things that have to come to be. Maybe it's not as easy as you think, because maybe they want to make sure it's right for you. All right. Okay. Anybody like an angel card? Just say yes, please. Angel card Bev. All right. Send off in here so we know. All right. For Bev Spirit, what does Bev need to know? Help me pull a proper little angel card for Bev. Humor. Find fun in the things you do. Sometimes we have to laugh at ourselves. It's like, wow, did I just do that really stupid thing? Mm-hmm. Okay, well, learn how to laugh at yourself. Learn how to find the humor in things. And maybe, watch a funny movie or something. And I know just watching my dogs, I see so much love in them, and then they're hysterical at other times. So finding the humor right now is your goal. All right. For Colleen Zitlo. The sky's the limit for you, Colleen. We had the blank card. It means, what would you like to create? What is on your list next? Make it Decide it and go for it. I think the angels are listening and waiting. What is your next command, please? So the sky's the limit for you, Colleen, which is awesome, especially for someone who's such as talented as you are. Love it, love it. Anybody else? Want one, Mom? No. You're welcome, Bev. You're welcome, Colleen. All right. Well, at this time, we're going to tell everybody to see on the 27th. We do have the Reiki Level 2 available. If anybody's already got Reiki Level 1 and you want to get involved in this class, please let me know what's going on. And we also, I don't think I put any of the stuff on Facebook, and I should have. I just didn't have enough time to make the classes up. I was going to be doing an intuitive tarot class from like 11:30 to 12:30 on Sunday on August 3rd. If you're interested, let me know. And on August 9th, we have protection device class, which is something everyone should really know. Kind of goes good. What am I looking at here? Oh, something else. With the world today, it's always good to have that information under your belt. That is for sure. So if you're interested in any of those, please send me a notification and let me know. I have several directions to go with that one. Thank you, angels. Maybe they're waiting. They're like, okay, we're a little confused. Too many coals in the fire. We need just to focus. Limit us to 3. But there's a main focus. I think you got to get them started chewing on something there. And I love this glass. As you can't say it says simplify. Simplify your life in any way that you can and makes things a lot easier. Sometimes things don't have to be so technical or difficult or one day at a time, but just remain focused and give yourself some downtime. Then you have something to look forward to. Like, all right, the sooner I can get this done today, the sooner I can relax. This is the only thing I have to do. All right. Okay, everyone. Well, that's it for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope it's been helpful. And we will see you again next weekend. Namaste, everyone. And happy birthday to all the Cancers and Leos. And we'll see you next week. Namaste. I've had too many coals that are in the fire lately. Okay, well, get them done, Colleen. Get them done. Namaste, everyone.